What's going on? What's going on? How are you guys doing today? So before I get started, I just wanted to say, it's snowing its ass off outside. It's like borderline in a state emergency right now outside. Um, we might be getting over a foot of snow. My job is closed. My whole work is shut down. So I actually got off today, and that's pretty crazy because my place usually doesn't close down unless it's really bad. So what I did was I posted a Facebook post, right? I posted a Facebook post. Now I just need to share the link and put it in the comments. I'm trying a different posting strategy, and it seems to be working out really well. We get our YouTube link and we post it in here like this. Okay. Boom. And then we're good. All right. It's in there. All right. So today is a pull day, my favorite day. That's back, biceps, forearms, grip, fingers. It's my favorite day. So we're going to do a warm-up. I have everything already set up, ready to go. I did get off work today because it's like basically an emergency outside. You know, it's an emergency. The snow is insane. It's like 17 degrees outside. There's probably already almost a foot of snow on the ground. It's bad. It's bad. So anyway, we got ourselves a warm-up. This is the warm-up that I do. Here we go. All right. I'm going to go get my earbuds. I like music. That's everything I forgot. Got everything else. Now we want the earbuds. They should be fully charged now. Oh yeah. Love my music while I do this, but I can't play the music on live stream because that would be a copyright issue. We don't want that. We don't want any kind of copyright issues. All right, first warm-up done. Second warm-up. Ready to go. Let's get it. The second warm-up after the towel rows is standard, well, modified pull-up, I would say. Let's get it. Hold on, the camera angle's bad. Sorry. The camera angle is shit. I forgot to adjust it. There we go. Better. Quick 15. Boom. All right. Warm up done. Now we put on the vest. Vest time. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Already got a little pump just from doing the warm up. Are we ready to kill it now? Right on. Here we go. Here we go. So after our warm up, we only wait like, about a minute at most. So it took about a minute to put the vest on and drink my water. So now we get it. Pull ups. Here we go. Hell yeah. 11. 12. Yeah. Hell yeah. 12. I could have done another one, but we're going to pace ourselves. Yeah, I could have done maybe 2 more. That's badass. That's an improvement. That 12 felt pretty easy. Nice. Nice. Getting stronger, baby. Getting stronger. All right, hold on. There we go. What's up? How you guys doing? So is it a state emergency where you guys are? The snow outside is getting bad, bro. And my work shut down. So I actually was supposed to work today. A lot of people were supposed to work today. But they had to close the store down. It's just too bad. There's not going to be enough people out, on the roads getting food and shit. So I think our governor said, just don't go out. Stay inside. It's bad out there. It's probably almost a foot now. Almost a foot of snow. Cold as shit too. Like 15 degrees. 30 seconds to go. Just 30 seconds. Ooh. Dude, I'm so glad I got 12. So glad I got 12 on that. That's an improvement, bro. Here we go. See if we can get 11. Getting stronger, boy. Hell yeah. Here we go. Yeah. I count that. I fucking count that. Almost didn't get it, but I got 11. 12, 11. Hell yeah. All right. All right. Before you know it, I'm going to have to get a new vest. 50 pounds ain't going to be enough. I'm going to have to get a 80 or 100-pound vest. Yeah, starting to get to that point. We're not there yet. But once I'm starting to hit like 15 reps with the 50 pounds on, that's like when I was doing body weight only. I was doing about 15 reps pull-ups without the vest. And then I moved and transitioned over to using weighted gear, the vest. And I'm almost up to doing 15 reps. That's insane. With an extra 50 pounds on, 50, that's a 50-pound vest right there. So that's serious strength gains. Got 30 seconds. Let's see if I can get 10. Get 12, 11, if we can keep having a one rep drop off, which is very unusual for me. Usually it's like a two rep drop off. I'm having a 1 rep drop off right now. So let's see if we can get 10. Here we go. We got 2 more sets to go. This set and 1 more. Here we go. We're not gonna get 10, but we got 9. Oh man, I was hoping for 10, but we didn't get 10. That's all right. We got 9. So 11, 10, 9. We got 1 more set. Take an extra 30 seconds, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We do a burnout set. Last set here. Burnout set. So today I added a little salt to my water. Salt is an electrolyte. You didn't know already. Sodium gets a bad rap, but it's extremely important. Especially if you're physically active, it's even more important. good pump. Biceps, forearms, feel it. Feel it in my back. We got ways to go, though, boy. Tell you what, got ways to go. This is my favorite workout. Back day is my favorite. I love training biceps and love training forearms and back more than I even do chest and shoulders. I love shoulders. I love chest. Don't get me wrong. But something about having powerful lats, biceps, and forearms, just that V taper from the back or the front, that V shape. I love that shit. Yeah. We got 25 seconds. You can see how pumped the arms are. I'm not flexing. No flex. That's just from the pump. We got to get it. Last set. Burnout set. We go all out. Even if we don't get the final rep, we're going to dig into it. Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about when I say dig, 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 dig. All right, now we got a 5-minute rest. So we're going to move to chins. All it is a switch up of grip, arm position. We're doing these. Now we're going to, motherfucker. All right, it's fine for now, but we're going from this to this. Chins. While I'm doing them, I'm constantly trying to flex my wrist like this, right? I'm constantly trying to do that. Most people, when they do pull-ups and chin-ups, they have a neutral wrist. The wrist is not extended back and it's not flexed. I'm trying to flex it. That way I get all my forearm training done while I'm doing my pull-ups and my chin-ups. Now I'm going to fix the camera. Actually, it stopped, so we're good. We got to lower it again, right there. Go to 5-minute rest. Before we switch over to doing chins, this gives us a good bit of time to recover so that we can push harder on this next workout. So we did 4 sets of the pull-ups. Now we're going to do 4 sets of the chin-ups. And then after this, we have 6 sets of towel rows, also with the vest on. It's an intense workout. Yesterday's push day was pretty intense. I pushed hard on that. But we're going to keep pushing hard as we're hitting all of our goals, reaching new strength gains, new milestones, making progress, getting bigger, getting more ripped, getting more jacked, gaining body weight. Fuck yeah, bro. Everything is on point. Our nutrition's on point. Even when I do cheat, I'm still getting what I need. Two minutes to go. Can't believe it's only been 4 months. This program is 6 months long. We just finished our first 10-day phase. We have 3 more to go. This is the second day of the second 10-day phase. So we're on day number 2 of the second 10-day phase here. After 4 of these phases, we have a deload week. Deload week lasts 10 days also, but it's like a cool down. And then we move to a 5-day complete rest, nothing. We're just going to focus on recovery. And then we cycle it back around. We go back to the first 10-day phase and we do it all over again. We don't go all the way back to the very beginning of the routine. We're done with that. We're way past the beginning, way beyond what the beginning can ever provide. So we just go back to the very first 10-day phase. And then we're just going to keep making progressions. Each cycle, so when you finish a lap, you get to the end, it's about 55 days. So once you do all 55 days, you go back to that first 10-day phase. You start over, but you make it harder, make it more intense. You add more weight. Either you upgrade your vest or you slow down your tempo. You go slower, or you do paused reps. You hold it at the bottom or at the top, depending on the contraction. You find ways to make it more intense. Slow your reps down. Don't go as fast. Time under tension. It's called time under tension. That's how you use the same weight, but make it harder with the same amount of weight, is by increasing your time under tension. We're at the 5-minute mark, baby. Let's go. Chin-ups. So it's just a simple change up in hand position and elbow position. Like this. Two-minute rest. First set down. Pull the chair forward a little bit. That was good. 10. 10 is good. Hell yeah. Crazy thing is, I lost some body fat, but my body weight stayed the same. I built muscle and shredded fat. So about a couple weeks ago, I was 175-ish, right? But I looked softer. I had like more of a softness, like a layer of fat that you could see. And now I'm still 175, but I look grainier. I look more cut. So what's that mean? It means that I lost fat, built muscle. My body weight's the same as it was a couple weeks ago. But in all my pictures, when I do my poses and my flexing, I look grainier. I just look more defined. So like my abdominals are starting to really show through. I'm starting to get that 6-pack. So I cut fat, built muscle. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time when I reach my old body weight. $180, $185. Oh, we're at 2 minutes. Let's get her set. Let's get it. 8, 10, 8. I think I could have pushed for one more, but I would have. There's a chance I wouldn't have got it. 10, 8. It's really good. Crazy. The pump is crazy. It looks crazier in person than it does on camera. It's crazy. But it's crazy how much of an arm workout you can get from pull-ups and chin-ups. Crazy. And very soon we're going to isolate them. Like after these, after the towel rows, after we got 6 sets of that, then we're going to isolate the bicep and the forearm. So it's a lot of training. It's a lot. I don't play around. We worked our way up to this. We weren't doing this 3 months ago. No way. But this is what we built our way up into. So it's we did 10, 8. We got 2 more sets. It's about time. Let's get it. I mean, look at the arms, dude. Fucking crazy pump. Crazy pump, boy. Crazy pump. All right, here we go. I don't know if I'm going to count that 7, but I tried. You know, it's kind of like a fail. I want to say I almost got it fully, but I got up there. I mean, I got up there pretty far though. So I'll say I did 10, 8, 6.5, 10, 8, 6.5. Now we have a 2-minute, 30-second rest. And now we do an all-out burnout set. And we're going to dig. We're going to dig into it. Even if we can't get it, we're going to pull a couple more times and just see. If you want to create that tension, you don't always have to get the full rep. We're trying. We're going maximum effort, even in a fatigued state. That last set counts more than the previous 3 sets. If that makes sense. So the 3 sets prepare us for the 4th and final set where we go all out. So this 4th set counts more than the 3 sets prior. This is where you build that dense muscle. It's that 4th and final set. And you have to go all out. You have to go all out on it. I call it going beyond failure. So we go to failure and then we go beyond failure. 15 seconds. Here we go. We're going beyond failure. Not going to get too many, but we're going to go. See if I can get 6. My arms feel like they're going to pop off, dude. 'Holy shit. All right, so now we got to set up the towel trainer. Now we got our 6 sets of towel rows. 5-minute rest. Things are going to start to get fun. This is also a very hard workout. If you've never seen it before, and this is going to be new to you. Lower the handles down. Then grab the towel trainer, homemade device, duct taped together, just a towel rolled up. Put it through the ankle straps. And then we're set. Lower it down a hair. We'll have a full 5-minute rest here. This is your time to use the bathroom, drink your water, meditate, breathe, mentally prepare for this next hard-ass workout. I got a little bit of salt in my water just for electrolyte balance, you know. Sodium helps prevent cramps and it hydrates you along with the water. Actually, if you put a little salt in your water, it makes the water more effective at hydrating your cells. The salt helps to pull the water into the cell and hydrate the cell better than just plain water. So we do have a full 5-minute rest here. We're about halfway through, 2 minutes and 30 seconds through. That's halfway. It's going to get real hard. This workout makes me cramp more than any other workout that I do. I'll be getting a shower. And then I'll be washing myself and my bicep will start to cramp up and I'll be like, you know what I mean? I'll just be trying to like make food for myself. And forearms sometimes will start to cramp. The bicep will cramp. Fucking hand will be like fucking drawing up, like cramping up, like fucking, you got to pull your hand like that. You're like, you know? But I feel like the salt in the water has helped. Because like when I was doing that, when I was getting all those cramps, I was just drinking plain water. Just plain water. And started doing that and it helped. Still got a little cramp here and there, but it was not nearly as bad. 1 minute. I might as well get into position. Here we go. This is a hard workout. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. I don't think very many people do anything like this, but it's amazing. First, I had to work my way up to using the vest. I didn't just start off with the 50-pound vest on, going completely horizontal like this. We're going to be rolling our body up. There we go. Oh, I'm going to go a little higher. Hold on, shit. Fucking vest is sliding. Hold on. It's too sloppy. I got to tighten it up. Hold on. Just got to tighten it. Okay. It's fine. A little longer rest, but it's fine. This is what it looks like. Oh, damn. Fuck. What the hell? That's crazy. Give me a second. Damn. So, I didn't do as many. I'm surprised. And I have an abdominal cramp all of a sudden. Damn. I didn't get as many as I thought I was going to get. Oh, just give me a second. When I got up, I did a crazy abdominal workout yesterday. Crazy abdominal workout, and I got up and I clenched my abs, and my whole like one abdominal, one ab started to cramp. Damn, I thought I was gonna get more. I thought, I couldn't even get 6. But instead of trying to like lift my body up and do like a crunch, I need to like roll to the side. That fucking hurt. It's still trying to cramp up my abdominal, fucking whole ab. Fucking hurts. All right, so what I need to do is take a little extra rest. I'll try 3 minutes. I need to redeem myself on this next one. Oh, man. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try raising this up a little bit. I think I have it too low. Dude, I fucking hate cramps. Oh, I hate cramps. It's literally one ab, one fucking ab. The middle ab right there. That fucking middle ab on the right side just went, cramped up. Now it feels injured. Now my abdomen, that one ab feels injured. It's like hurt. It's like injured. All right, so let's try this. All right, and what I'll do is I'll roll to the side instead of trying to get up. Go down like this. Down. Roll to the side. Don't do it. Don't do it. I swear, it's better not. There we go. Yeah. Roll to the side and get up. All right, that's how we do it without getting a cramp. So I'll say I did 5, even though my hands started to slip off. I did 5. Nice. I'll take that. Rest again. Wowzers. So after the third set, we take off the vest, and then we just finish with body weight. Cheers to the like. Thank you. Oh, man. So I need to get 4. I need to at least get 4 on this next one. Let's get down. Do it like that, aside, all over. Body position's not right, but readjust. All right. All right. Here we go. Yeah. 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 No, we ain't getting 5. Roll to the side. Because I'm not having another cramp. Fuck that. All right. Now the vest comes off. Earbuds. My fucking ab feels injured. You fall. You fall. All right, so we're on a normal rest. Sorry, normal rest. Oh, dude. Oh, my ab did not like that at all. But we did a crazy ab workout yesterday. I had to be part of it. So we have, I don't know how long that took to take that off, but I'll say about 45 seconds to do that. So another minute and 15 altogether. All right, now we just got body weight. We're going to do same motion, same workout. Just without the vest now. First 3 sets are with the vest, next 3 without. Oh, my ab is starting to cramp up again. Stop. So 8, I'll go with 8. Hands are starting to slip off though. It's this fucking ab right here. It's like injured. And it's saying, hey, I want to cramp up again. All right. Oh, yeah, here. Reset rest. 2 minutes. Oh. Fuck, hate it. Oh, we just got 2 more to get through then. Then we can stand up and do some bicep. Oh, and it still wants to go. It still wants to go. It's like a dull cramp now. Before it was very intense. Now it's just like still trying to tense up. All right, let's just get our set. We need to get this done. We need to get it done. Get it done. Get her done. You can see the abs though. Abs are starting to get there. They're starting to. And they're sore too from fucking yesterday. The bitches are sore. They're tender. Tender. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. We good. We good. I didn't start my rest. I'll just say that took a minute. I took a whole minute. We're just going to do one more minute. All right, let's get this last set. Let's get it. And then we can stand up and do some biceps. There we go. A little higher up. Last set. That's the best I can do. My hands are slipping off. My fingers couldn't handle the pressure. But I can stand up now. We still need this because we're going to do towel curls. I don't need this anymore. Now we're going to set up our band, our curl band. We can raise up our camera. That fucking cramp in my ab is still like kind of persistent right here. But here, this is what we're going to do. So this is the heaviest band that I own. It's like the heaviest band that this provider, this company makes. So this is a 100-pound band. Then we're going to add, I was adding a pink band, which is 30. I'm going to add a brown band. This is 40. It's a slight upgrade. Slight. And we're not done yet. Watch. Put the band on. If you don't know already, if you haven't watched my videos, you're going to see in a second. So that's the first step. First step done. See these? These are called fat grips. That's what I call them. Or thick grips, whatever you want to call them. Fat grips or thick grips. You put them on, and now that handle becomes thicker. You can see the diameter increase between the two, right? Big difference. What this does is it opens your hand up, so you have to grab a wider handle and put more stress on the forearm, more stimulation on the forearm as we curl. So we're getting a bicep and a forearm workout at the same time. So now grabbing that handles, it's thick, right? Much thicker. So now we have that ready. We got that, and we got the towel curl. We're doing both. Actually going to do the towel curls first because that's how I have it set up in the program. do 3 sets of these, and then we move right into that. No 5-minute rest. This is one workout. So 3 sets of this, 3 sets of the standing bicep curl with the fat grips. 3 sets of these, 3 sets of that. Standard rest in between. So we're just going to do 3 sets of this, take a 2-minute rest, and move right into it. We're probably getting close to the 5-minute mark. I'm just going to take another couple minutes, a minute or two. Cramp is dying out, but my ab feels kind of injured. They were already sore from the core workout yesterday. So towel curl. What's a towel curl? Well, there are a couple ways you can do it. You can do it from the suspension trainer, lean back and curl straight to your face. You could take the towel and you could have it hanging down and you can curl it up like this, but you have to have a weight hanging from the center. So have you ever seen those it's like a rod with a little cuff on the end, and you can slide plates on it. And then it has a pin, and usually you like a strap or maybe like a little hook. And then you could loop that over the towel and you could curl it like this. Right? So that's one way to do it. We don't have that option, so this is the only other option that we have. It's a bent back, roughly past 45 degrees. Fuck this camera. Stupid ass camera. All right. So we're going to go below 45. We're going to go back as far as we can, and we're going to curl our body weight up, but it's to the face. So our hands are going to be out, and we're going to bring it in. Like a hammer curl, though. Our palms are facing. So this is going to hit that brachialis, this part at the top of the forearm here. And you can see that muscle. It's all of this up here. It comes up. And it comes over and across like that. This hits the brachialis hard. So that's what we're working on. And also grip strength. We got to squeeze that towel just to stay up. If we don't squeeze it, we're going to fall. So, all right, now I'm going to say we had our 5-minute rest. This is what it looks like. I'm going to go down as low as I can go, past 45 degrees, because 45 degrees isn't enough for me. But we don't need no vest. We're just going deep angle here. All right. 2-minute rest. So you see how deep I went. I'm curling almost my entire body weight up. Not all of it, but probably 55 to 60% of my body weight. I'm going to lower the angle too. That way you can get a better view, because it's like a little high. The hammer's a little high. All right. We're going deep. As low as we can go. One more minute. We'll do a pump check after this. We'll do the full pump check. After this, I got wrist rotations. We're going to do some wrist rotations. And then we're going to do some external shoulder rotations. 15 seconds. Here we go. As deep as we can go, baby. Yeah. Nah, we ain't getting another one. I was about to slip off. Two-minute rest. So I need a little forearm pump check. Bicep. You see, I'm not flexing. Just pure pump. It's crazy. Crazy. I feel like my fucking arms are, my muscles are just gonna go boom and pop off. They're so tight. A minute to go. Arms are burning. Got that tightness again. Forearms are freaking feeling it. Fingers grip the palms. Even the muscles like between the hand and the palm here. Because your thumb, all of this is a muscle. You got little muscles in there, right? But it's because you have to squeeze that towel. You're training your entire hand, not just your forearm. You're training the whole hand, all the muscles in the fingers between the thumb and your palms. Your palms are little muscles. That's all muscle in there. And some fat, but there's muscle, a lot of muscle in there. So you're hitting all that with the towel curls, towel rows. All right, we got to get another set. So this will build some thick, meaty hands. Your hands will be veiny. You want some veiny ass freaking hands, thick hands. You want thick fingers, thick palms. This is the way you get them. Yeah. All right. Standing bicep resistance band curls with fat grips. Here we go. Standard rest, 2 minutes. From this to this, 2 minutes. Thanks for the second like, by the way. So, this is a difficult band setup. This is what I would consider for me very heavy. This is very heavy, okay? We're going to raise this up a little bit. We're done with the towel curls. This changes up the grip. So we're going from a palms facing hammer curl to the face. Now we're going palms supinated, palms up, like this, grabbing the handles. The grip matters. So going from this, from this to this, or even from this to this, that overhand, it hits a lot of the extensors on the top of the forearm. We're not doing overhand. We're not worried about overhand right now. I do some wrist extensions separately in another block. It's our arm wrestling block. We do a lot of wrist extensions, so that's going to hit the top of that forearm. The towel rows themselves that we got done, those towel rows, hit the top of the forearm, the bottom of the forearm, it hits the whole entire forearm as one unit. So it hits all the extensors because we got to grab that towel like this and row our body. So all of this is tight. So we do get some extensor work through that. But going from that hammer curl to a supinated position, see how the bicep changes? See that? See how the bicep rises like that? You can see that divot right there. Well, going from this to this opens the bicep up and allows you to get more bicep activation. You can see, right? So the hammer curls like that. This actually lengthens the bicep. This is going supinated, shortens the bicep. So you're actually getting a better contraction at the top. With your hands supinated, it hits more of the outer bicep, but it also hits more of the brachialis. But going supinated isolates the bicep more as a whole. So you get more of a thickness. You'll build thicker, wider biceps. But it also hits, because we're doing the fat grips on the handles, it hits more of the top of the forearm. So we're not so much hitting the brachialis here, we're hitting more of the top of the forearm. So you're going to get more thickness in the wrist here and in this area. A little different angle change up means a lot. Anyway, we're going to get it because I'm past my rest period. Just wanted to say that. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we don't want to burn out. We still got two more to go. So I may have been able to push one more out, but I didn't want to do that to myself quite yet. I want to save that for the third set. So this is back in bicep day, back bicep and forearm day. Not lower back. We're not targeting the lower back. We do lower back on leg days. So legs and lower back separate from this. This is all upper middle back lats. So all the muscle in the upper back between the shoulder blades, behind the rear delts, all across the top of the back and underneath the armpit, your lat. There, that whole strip, all that thick muscle in there. That's what we're doing today. Plus biceps and forearms, grip, and your hands also. We don't think of hands, but hands are getting hit. Okay. We don't say, hey, we're doing a hand workout today. No, but we are hitting hands. All right. My hands have gotten thicker during this routine. So my palm, all the meat in between here. So there's hold on, the angle. Meat in here allows you to do that. So we have opposable thumbs, right? But all this muscle here, that got thicker. The palm itself got thicker. Okay. This ain't hand day, but we're hitting hands. Let's get it. I'm going to widen my stance a little bit and try to get a heavier, more of a stretch with the band actually creates more tension because we're shortening the band. That means the band has to stretch further up, making it harder, increasing the tension. Yeah, no, I can't even get it. All right, we got one more. We're going to go to failure as well. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Minute, 2 minutes to go. I take an extra 30 seconds on this last one. So this is my first time, actually the last time was keeping this band on here, the 40-pound band. There was a time when I would take it off. I would just do 1 or 2 sets with this band on, and I'd take it off. But I'm just leaving it on. We're not taking it off. Keep making progressions in the routine so that I know I'm getting stronger. Whether it's adding a new and heavier band or keeping the band on the entire time and not taking one off to lower the resistance. You know, there's so many ways that you can look at your advancement. It's not just through pure resistance or pure weight. The number of reps you do, if you increase the number of reps that you did, even with the same weight, that's an improvement. That's a strength gain. If you, do say a slower rep, right? You slowed down your tempo and you still got the same number of reps as you did last time, but you went faster last time. Or say a week ago, you went faster on your reps. And then this time you went slower and you still got the same number of reps. Going slower is always harder no matter what you do. You slow down the tempo instead of going like this. If you go like this and then down, and if you do the same number of reps like that as this, you got stronger. Because you shouldn't be able to go slow and get the same number. It's just not going to happen. It's more time under tension. So there's a lot of ways to look at your progression and look at your strength increases. And it's hard to gauge a lot of strength gains with bands because it's not like you can measure the weight. You know what I mean? It's not like you have a 25, 30-pound dumbbell, 40-pound dumbbell, 50-pound dumbbell. Oh, I went up 5 pounds. My bench press went from 305 to 310. You know what I mean? No, there's no way to really gauge it like that. So you can only gauge it by the level of the band and the number of reps you did, or the weight if you added a vest. Like I have a 50-pound vest. You know what I mean? So it's always going to be 50 pounds. But when you add extra bands to your back and you do a push-up with that, if you're upgrading your bands as you go, or if you're getting more reps with the same bands that you've been using, you made a strength gain. Anyway, I'm done talking. Talking too damn much. Easiest way to look at your progressions is through just more reps. When you're doing this kind of training, more reps, you got stronger. Especially if you've been using the same band tension. That means you need to upgrade the weight. You need to upgrade the band, go to a heavier band. Yeah, we're going to go wide. Yeah. No. All right. Now we do wrist rotations. Wrist rotations, it's a very unique exercise. We're going to be training rotational strength. I've been talking about this a lot in my videos. There's different forms of rotational strength. Because you have different joints in your body. Not all your joints have the ability to rotate, but your hips do. So your hips, your ankles, actually, no, they can pivot, but they don't really rotate, right, to the side. But your hips can, your shoulders can, right, like this or like this. And your wrists can, right? Even your spine. So going like this. So this is all rotational. And some people train that. Some people, athletes train going to the side. They might take a weighted, like one of those medicine balls and throw it up against the wall, right? Pick it back up and throw it as hard as they can against the wall to the side. Or you can hold a band. You can hold a band or a cable machine at a horizontal point and just do twists like this. And switch sides, do the other side like this, right? While you're twisting. So that's rotational strength. For your shoulders, it's this. And the opposite direction. So going out. Or if you have dumbbells, you can take a lightweight, nothing too heavy, and raise it up like that. Right? You can even lay on the ground. If you're laying on the ground, right? You have your hands outstretched behind you with your back on the ground, and you're holding a dumbbell, and you raise it up like that. That's the opposite direction from this, right? So that's one way to do it. With the wrists, you have to find a strap. You need a strap or a towel like this. And there's different ways you can do it. You can have the tension coming from the underside of the hand out. Well, actually, going up. So if you're like this, the tension could be on this side or this side, depending on which direction you're training. So you got clockwise and counterclockwise. So this is supination. You can train supination or you can train pronation. So pronation, the tension would be on the outside like this, and you would be pronating it up. Supination, the tension would be on the inside, and you would be like pulling it up like this. This is supination. And we got to train both. So that's what we're going to do here. I don't think I need a full 5-minute rest. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to wait the whole 5. That way I can go a little harder on this. This is an isolation movement, but also hit some bicep because we got to stabilize. So we're going to be up like this, right? I'm going to lean back. So my body's creating a tension. I'm just going to supinate the towel in. We're going to do 3 sets like that. Then we're going to switch the hand grip position. And then we're going to pronate the towel up like this. Because we got to do both sides. All right. We're going to do 3 sets each side. Clockwise and counterclockwise. This is a very unique strength. Not everybody trains this. Rotational strength is a unique strength. It's a very useful strength, and it is a very powerful, underrated strength that not a lot of bodybuilders or power lifters have. But guess who does have it? Guess what athlete has rotational strength? I don't know if you can guess. I don't know. I'll tell you. I could just tell you who has a lot of, like, what athlete trains a lot of rotation. Do you want to know? Or do you think you could guess? I don't know if you want to guess. I'll wait 2 minutes if you want to put your answer in. So we got 4 of you on if you think you can guess what athlete trains rotational strength. It's not even freaking a lot of like combat people who. Oh, I bet Johnny, you already know. Of course, man. You've been on my stream, buddy. Arm wrestlers train rotation. Absolutely. They're one of the few. Not very many people do it. But it could benefit jujitsu guys. It could benefit wrestlers. And they don't even really train it. They do some core rotation. This, you know what I mean? They train the core in a twisting, because having that twisting strength in the abs and in the spine is good. But they don't really train a lot of shoulder or wrist rotation. All right, I'm done talking. We took the full 5. So now we're going to hit the supination. I'll do supination first. Yeah. Supination. Lean back like this and supinate. Yeah, I leaned back a little further that time. Didn't even get 12. All right. It's very fast. It does not take long to do. But all we're doing is that. Right? All right. I think we're making good time. We're almost done. It'll be about an hour and 40, maybe an hour and 45 by the time we're done. We don't have much more to do. Each rest period on this, I take a little less rest. It's just going to be 1:30 instead of 2 minutes. Because it's an isolation movement. It's not very intense. It's not a very intense, very challenging movement, but you should feel it, that twisting motion in the wrist. So I went a little deeper on my angle. I couldn't get as many reps. I wanted to go a little lower to increase the tension, because my wrist is getting stronger. So now I want to progress, you know what I mean? Because I'm going for strength. I'm not going for endurance. So my reps should eventually go from, 15, 12, down to 10, down to 8. Because we want to start getting into that strength range. We want to get away from that like hypertrophy and endurance range. We're going to start like getting into the strength. Because I've been training I really want to focus on that pure strength. So rep ranges between 3 and 8, no more than 8, 3 and 8 for strength. So a really good sweet spot is like 5 or 6, somewhere in the middle of that. It's a good middle range, strength range there. Oh yeah, let's get it. I'm gonna go low because my wrist has been feeling good. That was only like 5.5. Didn't get 6. I want to build a lot of rotational power. Power. I want power. I want strength, power, explosiveness. The ability to be able to twist with a lot of strength, like a corkscrew, like a fucking corkscrew, like a screwdriver. You know what I mean? Just crank this way, boom, or the other way, boom. That's what I'm going for. Corkscrew-like strength, twisting strength. So that I'll have an extreme advantage over people who are bigger than me in a different strength area. You got the guys who train linear. They train in a linear fashion. They follow what everybody else does. They do the same routines. They do the traditional shit, right? Even athletes, they still follow an athlete type regimen. Well, I've incorporated arm wrestling training into like an overall strength training routine. All of the exercises that we did on pull day are modified. So our chin ups, like I said, we're constantly trying to flex the wrist. Even if I only get it bent a little bit and I can't go fully like contracted, I'm still attempting to. I'm still trying, the whole time I'm doing my chin ups, I'm trying to pull my wrist down. That way I hit all of this. I get all of that there. Then when I do the towel rows, I'm grabbing that fucking towel tight as shit and I'm rowing my body up, squeezing that towel, right? Then we go to the towel curls and we're still squeezing that towel and curling it to our face, just a different angle. The whole time, even when we do the standing bicep curls with the bands, fat grips on that bitch, right? Now we're hitting more forearm and we're hitting the bicep at the same time. Then we go to wrist rotations. We trained at the rotation. So now we're hitting the rotation. We got all the flexion. We got pulling strength. We got hand development because we're squeezing that towel. So now our palms and our fingers are getting stronger. And then we do the wrist rotations and get all that rotation in. Then we go and we do all of our shoulder rotation. We got to do both angles. We got on push days, we do the internal rotation. So on my push-ups and my shoulder press days, we do internal like this. Today, it's a pull day. So we're going to do external rotation, right? This way. So we got internal rotation, external rotation of the shoulder. Then we got supination and pronation of the wrist. Both really good and important in arm wrestling. Also, if you're in a grappling sport like jiu-jitsu or wrestling, you have the ability to grab people and pull them to you. You get them by the waist, they try to break, pull your arm off, you're going to be stronger and have more strength to be able to hold on to them. Let's get this last set here. All right. It doesn't take long to do. Supination's done. Now we do the opposite direction. So you can see how I was grabbing it like this before. This was my hand position over top, and I'm pulling it in. We're going to switch up the grip, and now it's going to come up over the tops of the hand like this, overlapping the top of the hand. And we're going to grab it like that, and we're just going to twist it this way. A little rest, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We're getting close to being done here. Then I just got to do external rotation, and that's fast. External rotation is fast. We can blow through that really quick because we don't take no rest. It's just alternating. So you do one side, switch, do the other side, switch, do the other side. And we do 3 sets each side. It literally takes like three minutes to do that. About 1 more minute. And then we hit pronation. Pronation, baby. Here we go. Let's see how low I can go on it. I'm trying to go deep. I don't want to get high rep ranges. I was focusing on 12 reps, 10 reps, like 12 and 10. I wasn't going as deep. Now we're going to go low. I'm trying to max out highest reps 8, preferably around 6. So we got to go low. I don't want to go too low. We got to be able to get some numbers in. Some 5 or 6 is really good. I don't recommend starting off with 5 or 6. I recommend staying higher and higher rep ranges when you're starting out. Build up that strength. Build it up first, and then you can start dropping the rep ranges down, increasing the intensity, increasing the resistance. Here we go. We're going to go low. See? Power. I didn't have that power like that. When I started out, I could not do that at all. And the wrist still feels good. Everything feels solid. There's no discomfort. There's no pain. That's because everything has been progressing. We've given our body the time it needs to build the tendon strength, to build the muscular strength. But most importantly, the tendon strength, because the muscles tend to develop and get stronger faster than the tendons. So if the muscles progress faster than the tendons, that means the tendons are lagging behind, and then that puts you at risk for an injury because the muscles, usually do progress faster than the tendons. So, but what we did with our routine is we made it so gradual, so progressive, by starting off with higher rep ranges and then slowly working our way down to the lower rep ranges, that it allowed our tendons, our ligaments to adapt along with the muscle. And the recovery time, we have a lot of good recovery in the program. So you're never going to be overtrained. You have plenty of rest periods in between sets, and in between exercises, there's plenty of rest. So if you're on and you haven't seen the Basement Bootcamp yet, that is in the description. There's a link right over to my blog. That's the whole Basement Bootcamp. You can even go and scan through the YouTube channel and look at some of the older videos, or look at even the recent ones. But they're advanced. You don't want to start off doing everything I'm doing now. You know what I mean? You want to start off with the beginner stuff and progress into the routine. It's only 6 months. So if you're already at an advanced level, I would still start at the beginning. Just make it hard. You know what I mean? The sets aren't that very high in the beginning. You're not doing a lot of volume, but if you're advanced and you have strength, you can still make that hard for yourself. There's ways to make it hard. But I would go through the whole program, even if you're intermediate, but definitely if you're beginner, start at the beginning. Here we go. And we're going to go low as we can. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, that felt good. Feels so solid. The wrist feels solid. Very nice. That's what I want. The whole wrist. I think my wrist has even gotten thicker. But anyway, only time will tell. We're still only 4 months in. The great thing about this 10-day site, all the 10-day periods that we're tapping into now, it allows it's going to take us to a whole new level. So everything that we've been building up and working our way up to led into the 10-day phase. And we started that at week 15. So all 14 weeks, almost 4 months in, about 3.5 months in, all 14 weeks was standard 7-day week. Just push, pull legs, rest. Now we're doing push, pull legs, arm wrestling training block, another arm wrestling training block, rest. But really, it goes like this: push plus core, pull plus forearms, legs plus lower back, then an arm wrestling training block, but it's mostly inside strength, supination, and side pressure. And then another arm wrestling block, but that's pronation and back pressure and cupping, wrist flexion this way. So, and then you got 2 days of rest, and then you start it all over again. You go back to the very first push day, but that would be the second 10-day phase. So we got 4 of them, then a deload week, then 5 days off completely. So that allows your body to heal and recover. The deload week is like a cool down. And then the 5 days rest, it's like turning the light switches off or going into basically a state of complete rest, whatever you want to look at it. All right, let's get this next set. And then you just loop it back around, you start over, and you will be stronger than you were the first time around. And the more you loop it back around, the more cycles you do, the stronger you get. As long as you're making progressions, you're paying attention to what you're doing, increasing the resistance over time, you will be getting stronger. Here we go. All right. We're done with that. We can move to the next thing. Oh. External rotations. Actually, don't need this anymore. All right. It's already set up. So I'm just going to pull it over. We don't have to take a rest. No rest. We weren't really hitting any external anyway, so we're just going to go right into it. Bust this out, 3 sets per side. It's real fast, takes like 3 minutes, and then we're done. And I can go eat. I'm hungry. So this is the band I use. The pink band is a good band for external, but I can't go like fully stretched out on it. We're just going to do this. 8, 9, 10. Switch over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who has seen the new Masters of the Universe freaking live action film shit? With Grayskull and the new He-Man. I think he could have benefited from my routine. It looks a little small. I mean, he played the role good, but I think he could have benefited from my program. I feel like I'm bigger than him already. And it's only been 4 months. I'm bigger than He-Man. Fuck out of here. I ain't bigger than comic book He-Man. Hell no. But I'm bigger than that He-Man. Okay. All right, external rotation, baby. Here we go. Stand backpack out of the way. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. All right. That's it. We are done. So, appreciate you guys. If you haven't checked out the Basement Boot Camp, make sure you do. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next one, or maybe the other way around. Appreciate yous, but I gotta go eat. I'll see you guys. I'm out.